G'day guys, Jack here from AgriDrone. Today we're doing a T100 demonstration. So this is the new T100 from DJI. We've been using this for a few weeks now and seeing some great results and also a lot of increased productivity in comparison to its predecessor, the T50. It's got a 100 litre tank capacity, a few new features, is lighter, improved radar with binocular vision on the top of the radar now. New spray lance system that's separate from the motors, and yeah, there's plenty of videos to go watch about all the specific features. So I've got a battery in it already, so I'll just turn that on and I'll get my hose and we'll fill it up. So that's our drone trailer that we use. It's got 400 litre batch hopper, a full induction system around the back, and a chemical and a freshwater pump. So it's got a fill through cap, so you basically fill it up. I'll turn my screen recording on so you guys can have a look at the screen. So we've got a plot already on this screen that I've mapped out, just a simple one along this paddock, and yeah, we'll fill it up. We'll run the operation at 30 litres a hectare. We'll set it medium droplets, probably a bit breezy to actually spray at the moment, but just to give you guys a demo, this is only just water. We'll set our speed to 50 kilometres an hour, height's 5 metres or 5.1 metres, and we'll set our root spacing to 10 metres, 9.9 metres. We'll probably try and do 2 hectares the first load, so we'll chuck 60 litres in it and yeah, show you guys how it works. So you can look on the remote controller, there's actually a symbol for it filling, so that kind of gives you an idea. So I'll probably wait till it gets all the way down, starts the next run. Put the hose down, chuck the cap back over it. So we've got all our parameters set, happy with the map. We've got single side spraying on, so that means it's just turning one lance on as it turns around. I'll turn the LiDAR screen on here, so you guys can have a look at that. And yeah, all good. Right to take off. So it's going to go to its start point, get to its set height, around 5 metres, and then off it'll go. So I'll probably turn the micron up now a bit. So it's turning around now. So this is the virtual assisted flight path. It's called AR assisted flight route, so you can see where the drone's going to operate. So it's holding its height there. As you can see, it's turning one lance on as it turns around, and then off it goes. So we've found we get a lot better downdraft off this aircraft just because it's simply a lot larger in size. It's got more weight. You can kind of see the vortex there, and it'll just simply go up and along its AB lines as seen on the screen here. So we've got our battery percentage up top, 72 or 71%, 31 degrees. This is its first cycle for today, so it's obviously cooler. You can see your water, your GPS signal, your strength between the controller and the drone, and it'll go completely automatically up and back. This is quite a simple task too in a flat paddock. It's not very complex terrain at all. We've got our LiDAR map here. The LiDAR is a great one to have a look at. It shows you its pre-map, or it maps it as it goes basically. So it'll see the next couple runs. You can see the trees there that it's collected going along. And we've actually got increased speed too with the T100 now. So it'll go up to 72 k's an hour. So majorly in your spreading applications, you'll probably use that more than spraying, just typically because wind's a factor, but you do have that option, which is nice. So once it gets to the end, it'll want to turn around itself. You can see it's going to go up and back again. It's got plenty of battery left for that. And it'll empty after it turns around. So the new 100 litre capacity is quite a big game changer. It's also got a much bigger battery. So that's made a big difference in just it being able to put out more, and especially your higher flow rates too. It's quite capable drone of putting out lots more liquid per load. So you're averaging easily with 30 litres hectare, you can comfortably get out 2 hectares load. And your lower applications as well, you can get it out comfortably. On your flat country, we've already seen it we're doing an application 25 litres hectare, and we comfortably got 25 hectares an hour. So if you've got a good efficient system in terms of your trailer setup and your generator charging, you can quite comfortably, just make sure it's coming home at the right height, you can quite comfortably get a lot of production done. So it's going to come automatically back and sit down here at home and land. So it's going to face where its brake point left off. And land. So then basically it's simple production of pulling out the battery and filling up the hose. So you pull the battery out like that. I have to turn the pump back on. Fill it up through the quick fill. Get that going. New battery. Chuck your battery in. Push down till it clicks. And it's a press down and then hold to turn it on. So we've got 3 more hectares, so we might do another load. We can probably put a bit more in this load. Might even put, depending on where we want to end up, put a few up and backs. The 4 nozzle kit too, just to note, that's an upgraded feature that you can do. So adding the 2 lances gives you a high flow rate. You can go from 30 litres per minute to 40 litres per minute. So basically at high applications, your speed doesn't get limited. And we're also finding it gives quite a good swath too, a controlled swath. So yeah, you've got full adjustable microns on the 2 nozzle kit or the 4 as well. But it just gives you that extra flow rate, which can be handy. We'll take this off again. So its height takes off to was 6 meters. That's set in your connection routing, and then the speed, which it can go to the point of 72 k's an hour. So there's a lot of different options too. So if it's, say it's windier, you're comfortable, you're going to achieve your swath, you can obviously make that 500 micron and it won't drift as far. And then speeds, similarly, you can put that up to quite high speeds, which is awesome in terms of efficiency. This is only a 400 meter long pass, so you probably won't quite see it to its full potential, but on some of those big broadacre paddocks, it really can cook along and get it, and that's provided the application. You got to consider the downdraft it's giving at higher speeds. It's not giving quite as much downdraft, so. But there you go. Now that's reached 72 k's there, so it'll move along pretty quickly whilst following terrain and holding its height very accurately on the flat country. And there's also a lot to learn about mapping. Like in a paddock like this, it's quite simple and easy, but in terms of mapping out trees and stuff like that, there are a few strategies. People often will recommend a mapping drone where you can actually get away with it just off the satellite image. And we will probably release a video of doing some hill country, just because it's quite different to doing flat country. It's quite easy to show you flat paddocks, but the systems do change a bit in hill country, and there's different strategies with how much you're filling it up with, and different options for smart resume or just returning to your original breakpoint. You've got different options and where it'll start to help you with your battery management and maximise the efficiency. So you've got 35 litres per minute there. That's a 30 litres a hectare. So already your extra nozzle kit can be used. That extra flow comes in handy to help you. And say we're at 35 or 40, even 50 litres a hectare, you'll use that 40 litres per minute quite quickly, especially on flat country. So as you can see, 58%, 17 litres, it'll pump it out very comfortably. You've also got different options on your screen here in your vision assist. So this is your binocular vision. So basically these are the cameras on top of the radar, and you can actually switch between them and see. So that's your rear camera. So say you've got obstacles around you or something above you which you can't quite see on the gimbal. You've got forward, right, left, back. So there you go, back you can actually check your swath too, especially that's been a handy kind of feature to look at. When you're not quite near the drone, you can't see it physically. And you've also got a camera that looks down, straight down. So all those are another handy option, they just add to it. And then obviously you've still got your adjustable gimbal where you can look down or up as you please. So no material left in the tank, emptied that out, 50% battery. So as you can see, it does it quite easily on an easy paddock. Basically, press your return to home, engage your return to home button. And again, it'll come straight home. It'll turn around as it's coming home to face where it left off. That's all just to do with efficiency. Got 1.2 hectares remaining, so one more battery. And pull that out. We just don't have the generator going now, it's just a bit loud. Typically, yeah, you'll be swapping your batteries out of the cooling station as you go. The new batteries are quite actually heavy. So that's your cooling station here. So basically it'll cool. It's got fans to cool. So you're plotting that in and then it'll start charging. Obviously it's generator needs to be on, but that should be plenty liquid. So the idea too is you have an efficient fuel system with your hose reel, because this is your downtime when it's landing and taking off, so try and be as efficient as possible. You'll actually find that you get into a bit of a rhythm too once you get going. In terms of filling, you'll be keeping an eye on your batteries. As it's actually flying, you'll be wanting to check your batteries and make sure they're not done, and changing them over in the cooling station. It should get this out quite comfortably. But that speed change too, you're changing from the ability to only operate up to 36 k's an hour up to 72. Like, just purely that speed factor has been huge, and made a huge difference. And we did some spreading the other day too, and just setting your height high, just because it's not as affected by wind as spraying, and got 72 k's an hour, and the efficiency has just been massively improved. So it's coming up to near the end. We'll probably run out just a little bit before the end, but gives you a good idea. As you're going, you're just operating. You've got your flow rate here, your speed, altitude, the distance it's away from home, and other options that you can check is your pump speeds and your flow rates, your spinning disc speed for your atomizing nozzles. There's some aircraft settings here, what you want it to do when it's empty. So it's empty there, but bring it home, let it come in. So there you have the DJI T100 running a few cycles in the paddock. Whether you're interested in becoming a contractor yourself or using it on your farm, get in touch with us via our website at agridrone.com.au. We offer on-farm demos and are just a phone call away if any questions you may have. Thank you.